come with me to pack and get ready for another pop-up shop. We are going to Froth Cafe in New Britain, Connecticut. Very excited, I'd never been, and you know, we sold a good amount of pieces last time, so this time I kind of just did it just to see, you know, again, what we sell, what people are grabbing, so that I can go back and kind of tailor the inventory. So, I'm actually packing the day before the event. That's my tip to any resellers or anybody who's doing a small business, you know. The morning of, I kind of want to wake up, have my little coffee, and just like take it easy and get ready rather than being like, ah. Right now, I'm going to show you where I keep everything, when I'm not selling, because, you know, that is another reality, seeing where the stuff goes and how I organize them. And then you're going to come with me to pack the car. Gotta take a coffee break. Yumma. All right, first up, let's pack the car. If it's looking a bit chaotic to you, that's because it is. It's currently a work in progress with stuff. Here's where I keep most of the plateware and things I bring to some events. I love this piece. This came as like a full set. I think it was, what, $8 at Red, White, and Blue. And I'm obsessed with the paint job on it. It's so pretty. It's like splatter paint. Gorgeous. Right up here we have hangers. It's not really streamlined, but again, there's my bag with a bunch of hangers. Right here we have a bag of clothes right now that I have to go through. Usually what I do is I have to sort, steam, iron anything, and if not, usually they're still in pretty good condition, but because of our last pop-up, I didn't really have time to put them back in neatly, so gonna have to do that. This is a bag. This is a bag of a bunch of little bags. So I actually got this off of Facebook Marketplace. I think she had 30 for like 50 cents each, so I got them. I use this for bags, and usually I try to do some kind of cute giveaway for the first 5 people or 3 people to come. That way, again, it's enticing to make people to come. You tell them why, you know, if you're the first 5, you get a free gift, or you get, you know, $5 off everything, or you get to look at the $1 pile first. You want some kind of enticing thing to bring people in. And obviously we have mannequins. I dress them up and put the clothes on them on display during the event. Now we pack the car. What I like to do first is put in this piece right here because it's a big tub. Put that in and then put the racks on top. I'll show you where the racks are as well. So one thing I'm trying to do is keep everything in their own compartment. This is the bags. So the bags are all in a box right now. And that's how we're going to keep them so that I don't forget them, because I've been to markets before where I've forgotten the bags. And we are done. Always gotta wear a sports bra because you are working when you're doing this. The only thing I did not bring in, believe it or not, were chairs and tables, because I'm not sure, I can't remember if they said they will provide me with the table or there's chairs. So I'm gonna message them right now, figure that out. And honestly, that one I'm gonna leave for the boy. You know, that one's just again, this is just, you know, I'm thinking of my future self, which is something that's super big, like me tomorrow morning waking up not wanting to do all what I just did, you know what I mean? So like, yes, I had to wake up earlier today so that I could get it done, but then tomorrow I can sleep in and be my full energized self for the sale tomorrow. Stay tuned for part 2, which will be the pop-up shop. So setting up the actual pop-up shop at the cafe, and you know, pricing clothing, inventory, all that stuff, talking with customers, meeting new people. Unpacking to get into Froth Cafe. I'm super excited. I am a little bit like, I'm already tired, but we are taking everything out right now. So we are now gonna unpack everything and put up the racks and all the clothes. I made like 10 trips to the car, but it's worth it. So you can tell here my energy is still a bit low. I am pretty exhausted still, didn't have my coffee yet, but I'm just setting up the racks. I love these racks because you can pull them up, pull them down. They're so easy to transport. And yeah, then I was pretty much all set up and ready to go. I had my $5 piles, my $10 racks, my $15 racks. All purses were $15. So I really had a mix of everything, and I really loved everybody who came to this event. They really all came with such beautiful aesthetics, and they got the vision. They were like, they love the patterns, they love the fit. There was even a bathroom for them to try things on, so it was really like immersive, and I just so enjoyed setting up here, and I cannot wait to be back. So we are done with our second pop-up of the season. We are home in our cozy fits and we are tired, but it was so fun. Not as successful in sales as the one I did a couple weeks ago, but more successful in gaining followers and friendships and just people who are interested in the business. So such a success. The place was gorgeous, as you can see in the clips. I really liked it and I hope to be back there. So I'm gonna reach out asking if I can come back. A lot of people ask me if I'll be there every Saturday or Sunday or when I'll be there and stuff. So that's encouraging. I really had a great time. And yeah, it's just really heartwarming that, you know, I'm not feeling as super nervous in terms of like my social anxiety. I feel like I've really seen a great shift in the past 3 years with that. And, you know, I can't imagine, like old me would want to do this, but I don't know if they'd have the courage to do this. And I feel really empowered and just happy about it. And I will be, you know, switching careers. So I will be working even more hours than I have recently. So I wonder how that's going to affect this side business. But I really want to invest and, you know, really dedicate my time to building this business because there's a market for it and people are super sweet. And I'm seeing, you know, good success with it. So I will be sharing tips and tricks in the next video about, you know, how to do a market and what I've learned and things like that. So stay tuned. What I've learned about doing markets is that you want to, again, kind of niche down or market yourself. You can do an eclectic mix of things, but at least have like more like an atmosphere and aesthetic that you are showcasing. So again, mine is kind of like 90s, 2000s, Y2K, bedazzled patterns, juicy couture type vibe. And also you want to have obviously all your payment options. If you have an online business or whatever, you want to make sure that's visible for people to see so they can follow you along in case they see something but don't want to buy it then. At least they have a way to check it out and maybe purchase it later. I'd also say you want to have a tent. I'm about to invest in a tent because I've been borrowing my boyfriend's family's tents, which is super nice of them to give it to me. But I do think it's time for me to get a tent for these events, just for rainy days or windy days. And I would also say that you want to make sure... I would also say at times looking busy is good. Not, again, like don't overwork yourself and be up and like your feet hurt and everything. But, you know, every now and then you go around, you check out the clothes, you make sure everything's looking good, fixing the tables, fixing the tablecloth, refolding things. Because also someone might see you and think you're a shopper and be like, oh, someone's shopping. That means maybe I should check it out. But also it shows that you pay attention to detail and you're dedicated to your business and you want to be showing, you know, putting your best foot forward. So those are just a few tips I've learned doing, I think this is my 4th market or so. I'm excited to do more. I really hope to go back to both cafes that I went to. They were super sweet there and the aesthetic is beautiful. The vibes, immaculate, coffee, great, everything 10 out of 10. So yeah, I really had a good time. And now I'm going to maybe watch the Studio Ghibli. I still don't know. I know that's crazy, but I still don't know which one. Movie. They're on HBO Max if you didn't know. So I'm going to do that and just wind down because I am feeling really tired. And yeah, So thanks for watching, guys, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your month.